out there in Atlanta? This is Chris from HLXT.com with another exciting episode of Topher's Vlog. We are back out at Universal Orlando Resort today to see what's new out here. Probably a little bit of a quick episode. Not too much going on, I don't think. But we'll check some stuff out. Universal has officially announced all of their Mardi Gras festivities, what they're going to be doing. Of course, their pandemic rectified version of Mardi Gras. So that's the thing. But anyway, so let's walk around, let's have some fun, let's see what we can see. Yeah, let's, of course, we'll do our normal loop around Universal Studios Florida first, and then we'll head over to Island and see what we can see for the VelociCoaster. Let's have some fun. Here, of course, is an update on the City Walk new store construction. Looks like they've added some actual wall now to the front. Right there. So yeah, there you go. Some progress. Progress. So the gates here have these new digital signage, which is pretty cool. So these are actually quite cool. So it's new digital signage that they have out in the front, modeled after old school signs and stuff, but digital. Here is today's look down Production Central, just to see what the crowds are like. Doesn't look too bad. Despicable Me says 20 minutes, so that's even less time than last week. And Shrek, we'll see. Mr. Shrek. Where you at, Shrek? Where you at? 25, so not too bad. But here's a look at the crowds. Down Production Central. So last week when we were here, we still had remnants or vestiges of Christmas was still seen. We had the tree still up, and New York was the only place that still had decorations up, but now everything is totally been swept away. No Christmas tree, no decorations. Everything is out. So a little box cover there. They will be doing a tribute store for Mardi Gras again this year, so looks like they might be starting a little bit on preparing for that, but no Christmas tree, no visible signs of Mardi Gras in the park just yet. I would be not surprised if we didn't see that until next week. So, but no more Christmas. Christmas is totally gone. Also last week the Mummy was closed. Looks like the Mummy is still closed, but they are rearranging the queue again. So it looks like the Mummy will be reopening soon. Maybe even today. I don't know. They have they put out the signs out here. Who knows? But it looks like they're just rearranging the queue, just getting it ready. But the Mummy is still closed for refurbishment. But they're preparing the queue. So looks like we'll have the Mummy back open any day. There you go. So really quickly before we continue around the park, I just wanted to stop real quick and give you guys a heads up on what Universal is going to be doing this year for their Mardi Gras celebrations. Obviously no complete Mardi Gras, so no parade, no live bands, no concert list and stuff like that, but they will be doing sort of a little bit of a, I don't want to invoke the D word, but a little bit of a Disney-esque food and wine festival sort of thing, where they're going to have pavilions around the park to taste different, foods from various places around the world. So like Spain is one of them, Puerto Rico is one of them, Germany, I think New Orleans, of course New Orleans, stuff like that. So they're going to have that. They will also have a tribute store, which of course last year was the first year that Mardi Gras had a tribute store, but it was kind of a victim of, or an early victim of COVID, because everybody kind of went into lockdown when Mardi Gras was starting last year. So we didn't really get a chance to admire the tribute store for too long before they had to take it down. Of course, the voodoo guy who was in the tribute store eventually made his way over to the skeleton bar during the Halloween festivities. He was in there, but they will be bringing back the tribute store, so there's that. The floats will be out, so you'll be able to walk around, look at the floats, take pictures, and so on and so forth. I don't know if they're really going to have beads this year. I don't know how they're going to pull that, if they're going to pull that trigger on it or not. But yeah, so they will have some semblance of a Mardi Gras festivities this year. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of makes me a little bit nervous for what they could be doing for Horror Nights for this year, what kind of stuff they're gonna do to sort of keep in line with the restrictions because of COVID. I don't really know what to think about that. I mean, that's so far in the future. Hopefully by that point, we'll be in a much better place in terms of the pandemic, but it does give me a little bit of a pause for what they could be sort of doing to make sure that everything is still safe and kosher for Halloween Horror Nights in the fall. So it is what it is. But that is currently what they're planning this year for their Mardi Gras events. So it starts in February. So so there's that. So we'll be here. They will be doing stuff if you so choose to come out. So the Twirl and Hurl is operating today. So like we've been discussing in the last couple of videos, a lot of these attractions were shut down once they reopened. Twirl and Hurl opened on Halloween, and it's been closed to my knowledge ever since. Fast and Furious was also one of those, but they have since reopened as well, and they are still open. So Twirl and Hurl, Fast and Furious Supercharged are both open today. So there you go. Put some boots out. Homer is out. So that's going to do it for our loop around the studios. No obvious signs yet of the Mardi Gras stuff. I suspect that that will come very quickly, probably next week or the week after, because that is coming up rather swiftly here. So I suspect that they will start putting up stuff very soon. But that concludes our loop around the studios. So we are now headed over to Islands to check out the VelociCoaster and anything new that we might see over there. Here are today's wait times. Hagrid's is listed today, 60 minutes, 25, 15, 40. So there you go. Not too bad. Spider-Man 25, Scotland is 40. He was 25 last week. But this week Hagrid's is listed. So listed at 60 minutes for Hagrid's. Here is today's view of the VelociCoaster from across the lagoon. They were testing a moment ago, but of course I missed it. So we'll see if they continue to test throughout the day. Maybe we will catch a train today. Oh, there it goes. There's one. We should see it coming very shortly. There it's over in the small loop there behind the thing. So we'll see. We'll stay on. We'll see what we can see coming up across the top hat. So they are, like I said, they are testing. So the other night they had the lights on the train, so that's cool. I am not here late enough to see the lights on the train, so but they did have the lights on the train this week, so we got some progress. There it comes over the top hat and down over there. It is. Zooming a little bit closer, see if we can see it coming from around there. Kind of hard to see. There it goes into the station. Very cool. So of course we'll go around, we'll get our normal looks, Got some Betty Boop over here. Lagoon is, you know, people don't talk about this very much. Not a whole lot to do here, especially these times because it's wet, and it's cold. Popeye view. Looks like they've got, used to be able to go closer, but they've got some gates here now and around here. So you can no longer go down closer on the Popeye side. There's over here. Used to be able to go up to that point, but now we can't go that far, so see how far we can go around this way. So yeah, you can't go any closer anymore. This is about as close as we can get now on the Popeye side. There you go. Like I said, there were running trains. I saw one running when I came over this way. They just ran a train, but again, once again, I should say, my timing has been terrible. So maybe we'll stick around for a couple minutes, see if they run another train, catch it a little bit closer. But yeah, this is about as far as we can come now. So we can't go any farther. We can go down a little bit there, but frankly, I think up a little bit higher is a better view. Anyway. So here's something that I just noticed. There's Blue's paddock there. If you look at Blue's paddock, the floor has a different concrete style there with arrows pointing to paddock 1. So it looks like Blue's paddock is paddock 1. At least we're going to call it paddock 1 because it makes sense to me. So there you go. Blue to paddock 1. So last week they were doing work on the bridge. Looks like they're still doing some work down there on that side. It looks like they're doing some work on the Three Broomsticks outdoor seating area too there. See if we can see the train come by. They've been running them pretty consistently today, so just waiting to see the train. This bridge is fucking rocking, man. See if it, hopefully it'll come by any minute. There it goes.
Oh, look at that!
We'll walk through Hogsmeade. Of course, it's always quite busy over here. We saw the wait time for Hagrid's earlier. It said 60 minutes. We'll double check.
Oh, it's fine.
Not a whole lot of people massed up in front of Hagrid's today. Let's see. This is 45, so when we walked in, the wait time said 60, but we're at 45, so not too bad.
Aqui não tá high five.
So I think that's going to do it for us out here today at Universal Orlando Resort. No visible signs yet of Mardi Gras construction, but it would not surprise me if we do start to see that stuff rather quickly. Mardi Gras 2021 does start on February 6th and goes to January. That's a long ass year. February 6th until March 28th. God, if it went to January, that would be a long ass Mardi Gras. But anyway, January 6th to March 28th, so they got their own little Mardi Gras stuff going on amidst the coronavirus stuff, so it's a little bit different. Of course, no parades, yada yada. No parades, no you know, concerts and stuff, but they're gonna give us some stuff from Mardi Gras. They said they'll have a little bit some surprises in there as well, so maybe we'll get some kind of a hunt like we had for Halloween and also for Christmas. We had a Christmas tree hunt, we had a scarecrow hunt for Halloween, so maybe we'll get some stuff in there as well. It is what it is. That's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna get out of here. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.